Hey everyone, we're at the Canton Museum of Art, going to see our movie.
Guys, I literally wouldn't be here, and neither would none of us. Okay, so out of curiosity, morbid curiosity, who in this room has seen the first film, Scavenged? Really? That's what I was expecting. Thank you. Who's excited for Scavenged? All right, half the room, that's not bad. So, three other people that mean more, not just to me personally, but to what I am with Dead Eye Productions, what I've become as a filmmaker, their influence and everything. I need you guys to get loud, celebrate, clap, holler at them. These three people have been my crew, my rock, my love. Without these three even showing me a sign of, what's the word? Support, interest, I'd just be some dude throwing out ideas and none of them sticking to a wall. Larry, Blake, Trinity, I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much.
He gets all the love.
I love you, Trinity. Is that a little better? So I've been kind of promoting this film based off of one incredibly stupid stunt. I know those that were on set for that stunt probably hate me to this day for that scare.
We don't hate facts.
Larry had sent me the behind-the-scenes video that he was rolling from start to finish. He only asked till after I got up off the hill. But for those of you that don't know what happened, in this film that we're about to watch tonight, I did a stunt where I had an actor. What, Sean, where you at? Next time I do a speech, I need you to throw me off a bridge first. But this man threw me off of a bridge into water down below, and I almost drowned myself. And if it wasn't for Blade, Andrew, and Sean pulling me out of the water, well, I don't know if we'd be having a premiere right now. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry, Mom. Yeah, you might not want to stick around to the end of the speech then, because I got a real kicker for everybody. So those that are involved in this film, I am a one-man crew. I apologize for this, but by the end of next Sunday, I am hoping to send you guys all the film that you can cut up, edit for your reels, all that stuff. And then I'm going to be creating an email group, so any future projects that I do, whether it's my project, another filmmaker's project or something that needs extras or whatnot, I'm going to create that whole group email. That way it's not, hey, Facebook, hey, who wants to do this? It's going to be all in your guys' emails. If I don't have your email, please message me, text me, whatever, get a hold of me, give me your email so I can include you in on that. Same goes for IMDb too. I'm going to try and work on that over this next little bit because I am one person and I apologize. So between this film and the first film, Scavengers, there's been two huge influences on my life outside of the people that gave me the support. You heard a little bit of a clip of it from my intro, but rock and roll has been a huge impact. I love rock and roll, and when I die, probably due to a bridge stunt, rock and roll is going to be playing. If The other big yeah, I got rock and roll from you, Dad. Thank you. The other big influence I had on me was a show. It debuted like August 10th. No, sorry, Halloween in 2010. That's where I went with that. A little show called The Walking Dead. No, okay, one person seen it. 3, 4, okay, we're getting up there. So when I was writing this film with a buddy, I decided to pay homage to that, and it is one of my favorite sequences in the whole film, and I can't wait for you to see that. But yeah, the Negan lineup. I paid homage to the Negan lineup, where Negan killed our favorite characters.
Yay!
Another other thing that I just kind of want to pay a little bit of mention to, and something that I'm going to start working towards with charities and other stuff that I've been getting in touch with people, kind of spreading awareness, and a couple other, I don't want to jinx it, but a couple other big names and stuff that I'm trying to partner with, have not yet, is little suicide prevention and awareness. Mom, Dad, close your ears. But there was a time several years ago that I was not right, and never told nobody. Don't know why I'm telling it now, but where I thought opting out horribly goes wrong, just know I died doing what I love. But the next stupid stuff that I'm going to do for my next feature film is I'm going to have somebody throw me off of a roof. Thank you guys, and good night.
The farmhouse, because I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm tired. Now what am I gonna do with all of you?
Fuck you, man. Lord told us all about your little ass.
Does he speak for all of you?
No, actually, we voted on it. It's census, they, Mormon or Girl Scouts, they do talking. But if we were to find ourselves, captured by some weird little pissant with a Napoleon syndrome and a God complex simultaneously, don't look over there, look over here. Fucking Lord Farquaad. Fucking cowboy. Where you bowdy? Fucking do something. What do you need them for? You got me. Cut loose, man. Matter of fact, I'm fighting for it. Be trash all over this fucking farm. Pussy.
Okay. Kill him.
Bring your fucking hands through yourself. Fucking fresh manicure. Gotta have a woman do it for you? Huh? What you got for me, honey? Huh? What's up?
That's patched up. Jace, go get Mike from Weapons.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
I didn't know if that's possible in this world.
Listen, we need to go in there, guns blazing. We get the zombies in there to cause havoc. Alright? Y'all ready? Yeah! Alright.
Let's go.
Adam, what was it like getting into the character of Justin for this movie?
It was pretty easy, actually. I know that sounds bad, but no. When I played a character that was similar in high school when I was in theater, and he was also very evil. And so to get into Justin, it wasn't that hard. I just kind of reverted back to that character. But thank you to Andrew for letting me expound on that character and become more evil. I think I really appreciate it. Yeah, 2 years. So no, it's always a process to get into a character. You just, I mean, I'm nothing like Justin, to let everybody know. So it's fun to be a bad guy, but it's completely different than how I am in normal life. So it is kind of a process to get into it.
Anyone else?
I have a question. I'm sorry I don't know names, but Black Leather Pants. I love your character. I was just curious how much of that is your own personality and
Well, I say really random and dumb shit all the time. So it was a lot of fun. So Lilith here, all of our scenes were totally just improv on the spot. Andrew would just say, hey, I want you guys in this scenario, and we would just kind of roll with it. And when you have scene partners like that, it makes everything so much easier. I always want to be a badass, but I'm not. It was a lot of fun though, and Andrew knew that I wanted to do stunts really, really badly. So when he gave me the script and it said epic chick fight, I was just like, hell yeah, I'm sold. I'm like, I need to read the rest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
It's for two different people. I got two different questions.
Okay.
Ayana, how did it feel working around all these? How does it feel to work around all these crazy adults? I mean,
well, even like in martial arts and stuff, I've always worked around like adults who had like wild personalities, so I was always used to it, I guess. But all of the cast members were really nice and stuff, so it was easy to fit in with my area.
And thank you. And the second question is for Brandon: is how comfortable was the cod piece?
Well, considering the suit designed by you for you, I think we matched pretty well. Thank you. I got a question. Sabrina, how long did it take you to slip into the role with the dual tongue thing going on? The dual tongue, when you licked the knife, did it hurt?
No.
She really does have a split tongue, everybody. And I used advantage of that. That way, for the scene, licking the knife.
No comment.
The story on how we actually, so Blade comes up to me at one point. Here, we'll just tell the story.
So Blade comes up to me and he's like, "Do you have any interest being in films?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here to do whatever." And he's like, "How big's your head?" I'm like, It's pretty big. He's like, we gotta find a measuring tape. So he puts a measuring tape around my head, which was 34 inches, which, sorry, Mom. And he's like, I need you to measure my head. I'm like, what is happening right now? So we go and measure his head. It's exactly 34 inches. He's like, I have a character for you that I'd like you to play. And that was the executioner at the beginning of it. And thank you, both of you, everybody here involved. Like, this was like the greatest experience. So many friends were made, so many memories. Thank you for allowing me to do BTS footage. From that stemmed me doing other people's films. You used some of my songs in here. That was cool as hell. You gave me the suit. Like, you guys are family. I love all of you. Everybody that's been a part of this ride has been amazing. Keep it going.
I gotta know that suit. Where did it come from?
His executioner suit?
Yeah.
Well, I think Blade needs to go up there and give that an answer.
Blade?
What's the question?
Where did the suit
Just kind of like where that suit came from. Was it specifically made by someone? Or anything
Yeah,
like that?
I made the entire outfit. It actually just started out as just in my garage. I was making some post-apocalyptic, for no reason at all. And
As we all do on the weekends.
Right. And it actually sat for quite a few years before I was able to actually use it, and it just came in handy with this film. So, and we really can't reuse it again. So before the film, I actually had given it to Larry, and with his permission then used it for the film, and then gave it to Brandon. So
I'm using it tonight. It's coming back.
Sorry, Sabrina. All right, I got a question for all you up here on the stage, and I'm just going to give the mic to Rashawn first and then pass it down. What is your one favorite moment from shooting? If you had to pick one favorite moment. And then, in general, would you come on one of my sets again?
Okay, well, first of all, when we were filming, it was like 90 degrees outside.
Not at the Rubber Bowl, it wasn't.
I remember that. But I'll say one of my favorite, love-hate moments was definitely the farm scene, because like everyone was like there, and it was like just a long day of shooting, and it was like really cool to see all that happen. And I would say, sorry Andrew, but the bridge stunt, it was so dope, but also so terrifying at the same time.
Thank you for saving my life.
Yeah. It was like I was very concerned after I threw. Like before it cut, I looked over because I was like, dang. And, my anxiety kicked in. But that was my favorite moments.
Would you work with me again?
Of course. I drove 4 hours and 30 minutes in the rainstorm to get here, so
I didn't have any favorite moments, and I'm never coming back. The bridge stunt, for sure. That was the best, and I think it's awesome. I think you should keep doing stunts like that. And I know a lot of people were scared by it, but you had so many people there. You were not going to drown. Everybody could have jumped in and drowned. That's badass stuff. Because I've worked with somebody who crawls around in the candy blood mud, and gets shots done, and you're the next guy I've worked with that does the same thing. You have to do whatever it takes. So
I don't mind being stupid. That goes for any other filmmakers. I don't mind doing something stupid. You got an idea? Let me know. 100% I'm in. Don't care what it is.
And all you have to do is call me, dude. I'll come back. Absolutely. So.
So my favorite moment is not when I had a speaking role, but when I was a zombie. I'm a violinist, and at one point in the movie, one of my violins is being displayed, and then this gentleman kills me with a bow. And I thought that was pretty epic that he put that in there for me. So I was very thankful for that moment. Would I work with you again? Hell no.
Don't blame me at all.
No, man, you're the reason that I have a speaking role and that I have done and acted from that point on. You're the man. So hell yeah, just call me.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. You're the man.
So my favorite moment, I miss being all these people, like it was such a fun group, but it has to be that stunt scene. It was just, we had so much fun on that, and you know, she had never done stunts before. So I'm gonna give you mad props, Jennifer, because like, for not doing anything and coming in and just letting me come at you so quick. Yeah. So, but I mean, we were both kind of like kids in a candy shop that day. It was hot, we were sweaty, we were gross for a long day, but I went home and I was like, I want a cheeseburger, but that was the most fun I've had in a long time. And would I work with you again? Yes. This guy does not typecast me, and I like that because that is an issue I've run into a lot. So being able to have a role completely polar opposite of what I do, I'm in, man.
This is the part where they strike my own ego.
So my favorite scene, I would have to say, because I'm a big fan of irony and karma, would definitely be cutting the tongue out of Randy Wade Chase. Wonderful scene. And would I work with you again? Absolutely.
I don't know, I feel like a lot of the scenes and stuff that favorite part was doing BTS, interacting with everybody, capturing moments, encouraging people to be goofballs in between takes.
Wearing the cod piece.
Wearing that cod piece,
Yeah.
it's really a part of me. I don't know why that
Feels right.
It's all part of you guys. That was the thing, is like everybody has their own persona, and like the camaraderie that took place and the moments that we had together, it was a blast. Whether the movie was going to be, terrible or absolutely amazing, we had fun doing it. It was magical. There was memories to be made. We all had a blast. We all did our best. We all did our part, and everybody coming together to form this beautiful thing that was trapped inside of your head and your team. Having that come out and being a part of that, that's my favorite part. Would I do this again? Absolutely.
I think Sarah said it all for me. I had such a blast doing that fight scene. I came in so nervous, not knowing what I was doing, and I left feeling like a superhero. Yeah, Sarah was a good teacher. Andrew, Larry, thanks for taking your time with me and teaching me the moves, and I really had fun with everything and absolutely would come back. This was my first feature film after moving fresh to Cleveland. Didn't know a lot of people, so this is such an awesome community, and I really appreciate you guys welcoming me. So my favorite part of filming was probably being shot. I loved being shot, weirdest thing to say. When I originally was casted for this, I actually replaced the original actress, and the only information I had was, hey, will you fill in this role for this person and be here for these dates? I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Then I get the script for everything, and I come to set, and they're like, by the way, we're gonna shoot you in the leg today. Have fun. So that was a lot of fun, kind of sitting there for a minute, figuring out like what to do, how to actually be shot, and like everything like that. So it was a lot of fun.
For me, it was the Negan lineup. Most of my speech that I was giving was completely, I had memorized it, but Andrew had never heard of it. And he allowed me to basically do an improv, and that really allowed my character, to kind of come out, blossom, see how evil he was. And because of you allowing me to do that, I got cast in another film, Sam's film, as the lead. So, and I've gotten a lot of opportunities because of you. So thank you very much. I can come back in a heartbeat.
Okay, well, I'll probably choose
The scene that no one heard, sadly, at the very end. Props to you for finding some of the coolest locations for this movie, truly. I think all of the sets were so cool. And not only was it a dramatic moment in that final scene, but the sun was so bright reflecting off the water, I could barely keep my eyes open. But no, that was a lot of fun, and obviously I would work with you again.
So my favorite scene wasn't that long. It wasn't even 5 seconds, but I had to work on it over and over again. I got to do a flying armbar on my dad, and it took so long to get it down, and we hurt our backs so bad, but in the end it was totally worth it, and I had so much fun doing that. And I would love to work with you again. I had so much fun being on set, and it was magical.
Thank you all. That, I don't know, I'm going to fix that audio before I send it off, but basically what happened in that final scene was Ayana's character is asking, so what do we do now? And Zelda and Casey's character is just basically telling her, we'll make the best future that you can possibly imagine. And then it shows Ayana's dead parents and Ayana's character's dead parents and Daniel Ricus's character, Josh. And then it busts on that epic song. All right, any more questions for these fine folks?
I got one. This is for you, Andrew.
Oh, God.
Is there any possible way that you could pull Facebook up on that screen? Because I recently found out that Brandon can do a really bodacious Buffalo Bill, and I would love to see that.
No, because that is not my computer. And it is not prepared.
Okay, yeah, then. Yeah, I've seen that too.
Yes. Okay. I'm proud of him too.
Thank you, Aunt Patty.
Yes.
So are any of you trained in stuff right now?
Yes, theatrical and also stage combat, theatrical and knives, martial arts, yeah. That's about it.
How heavy was it when you picked me up?
Okay, TMI, you know what I'm about to say.
Yep.
And if you guys were on set, first it was, he had me do a mannequin or a dummy. And then, when I, when I first lifted him up, I grabbed him by his nuts. So I grabbed him by his nuts. And then he was going to make a joke about it, but obviously I brought it up. But honestly, he wasn't heavy at all. And I remember when he first told me about the stunt, I think it was at rehearsal. And I was nervous then, but also when we got to the bridge, I looked at the water, then the bridge, I was like, damn, we really gonna do this? So I was like, all right. He said, we only get one take. So I said, that's it, one take. And then we got it. So yeah, man, thank you.
So at the end of Return of Jedi, you have these people looking out this big window and thinking, what's the future hold? And at the end of this movie, you have these three ladies looking out in the future and saying, what does the future hold? So when are you doing a third?
I am not doing a third.
Yeah. Just saying, good stories are told in three, and I think, anyway.
I've tossed around some ideas. I've tried thinking about it. You heard from the three surviving ladies that they'd come back out. I don't know if I can think of a story to tell for those three characters. I definitely will. I'll consider it. My next immediate film that I'm going to produce, because I like you guys' feedback and whatnot, Mr. Brandon Gahn here. If he's willing and open, we are going to do a kind of how he became the executioner story. How he developed the armor, how he became the executioner. If you're still on board for that. That smile says it all. That will not be the film that I get thrown off of a bridge. Or, sorry, thrown off of a building.
If you were to do a third with these three girls toward the end, you guys all looked really good together and you acted very well together. There was immediate chemistry there. I was noticing that sitting up there. It would work. Just saying, it would work.
With all of that comment and the feedback, I will strongly consider it. If I get a good enough story in my head, put it to paper, those three key parts right there are like it whenever that happens. We'll see what happens. Who else has got something for these wonderful people up here? Any other questions? Going once, going twice.
Got one.
What?
What's your favorite part?
What's my favorite part? Oh, shit. God, you put me on the spot here. So, a little thing about me is I can't watch my own films. This is the first time I've watched, because I watch it like 8 times when I'm editing after it's done, and then I edit every single frame of the film. It just kind of annoys me to the point where I'm done with it. But this was the first one I've actually watched more than 10 seconds of it in a public setting. But favorite moment, I'm gonna be a little biased. I love my death scenes. I love dying. My parents can't hear that, right? I love dying. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I love dying. All 3 of my deaths.
You got flipped on your back as the zombie. That's pretty epic too.
I've got my brains blown out and thrown off a bridge. Ron?
Anything you cut out?
No. I mean, depending on a few takes and stuff, but everything that we shot, every scene that we shot, all made the film in some way, shape, or form. Some dialogue might have been cut or some aspects of it, but everything that we shot, every scene that we shot ended up in that film. You guys get any last comments for everybody, or tell them how horrible I am to work with? I'm sorry, my self-esteem is just, yes.
Andrew.
I love you guys though. Anyone else?
Andrew.
Sure.
Could I please give 2 small shout outs to extras?
Sure, point to point.
No, I think people can hear me. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I would like to give a shout out to Kalina for being the scream queen in the woods.
Oh, yeah.
That's her daughter, by the way.
And I would like to give a shout out to Josh for letting me shoot him in the head with my bow and arrow.
You just need to get better at throwing things, Josh.
I have no aim, dude.
That baseball was crazy.
All right, so before I send these guys back to their seats and whatnot, anybody else got anything else? Any other questions? One more? I think I had 7 or 8. 3 of you guys are in the house right now. Caitlin's always been my go-to since the first one. I just fell in love with her work, and she wasn't afraid to get bloody. And So she's always going to be my first go-to, but I mean, everybody else that I've had come out for makeup, I mean, even Sabrina's done quite a few makeup on not just this project, but other projects. I'll work with any of the other makeup artists, and I'm helping out other projects. I've met other makeup artists. I'm not afraid to go big, bold, and let's bloody some people. Anything else?
I'd like to touch base on the makeup. That makeup was so epic. I was one of the zombies. After our shoot date at the farm, I went straight to the Christmas Story house up in Cleveland, and people were about to call cops on me. They're like, holy shit, what the fuck happened to you? So shout out to the makeup artists and to my other fellow zombies.
Let's see, that day, I believe that was the war scene, so we would have had Caitlin, Ron. Caitlin, were you there for the war scene? And then, who else did we have? I forget who else. Jenna, that's right, Jenna.
My friend was also there.
Yep. So, yeah, I mean, I'm super proud of them. Thank you for commenting on that, because my crew, my makeup, visual effects, everybody just pulled through on that project, and I'm in love. Anything else? All right, kids, I'm going to send you back to your seats.
Group shot.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
If you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!